What's cracking, guys? Welcome back to the channel.
Hi YouTube.
Look who's with me, Sammy's here, and we're
not in the Evo, guys.
No, we're in the ST. And that is because right now we're not sure if we're buying a track car or not. We're actually on our way down to look at one. We're not going to tell you what it is, but obviously if we have got it, you might get an idea via the title. But yeah, we're on our way down to pretty much Bath.
Yeah.
From Norwich, just about
4 hours.
Yeah.
We've got an hour and 20 left to go.
It's
guys.
taken longer because we've been doing 50 because the speed limits on the M25 and M4 have just been
just
dreadful.
Average speed cameras the whole way.
And it's absolutely pinning it down.
Yeah.
Although a minute ago we did see a sick
Yeah, Capri GT. It's like the Spar edition.
So it's like only
one of 40 now. I think they made 400.
Yeah.
And then there's like 40 left in the world.
Crazy. So yeah, we just saw that as well, which was amazing.
And
the guys
a GT3 RS.
And a GT3 RS. They're off on their way to Castle Combe for a Ford show. But yeah, we are on our way to look at a track car and potentially buy one. So we're taking you along for the journey because it's a long drive, and fingers crossed we're going to find something. This is the next project that I told you about. So fingers crossed. Obviously, like, hey, you'll know if we've bought it by the title and stuff, but it's going to be a good day. Okay guys, so we got to Bath and we met up with the gentleman who was selling the car, and we had a little look around, and we're pretty much, well, what are we, like an hour back from home now, and we've just stopped because these aren't Sammy's car keys, and that is because we have bought a
Mark 6 ST 150. Look at it, guys. What a beast.
So guys, we have bought this, an ST 150, which now means, as Sammy pointed out, between us, we own a Mark 6, a 7, and an 8, which is pretty cool in terms of the STs. So, yeah, we picked up this bad boy, and alright, it's a bit rough on the edges.
Yeah, it needs a little bit of TLC,
It needs some TLC. Look, it's got a white grille, and the guy who had it didn't really know why. It's got some weird,
like, paint.
I don't really know. It's like the guys tried to paint them. The alloys
are shocking.
like that one's, no, let's look at this one. This one is dreadful. Oh my gosh.
It's horrendous.
So I think the guy, they're flaking. I think the guy tried to paint them himself, he said.
And then it all cracked off.
But let's talk obviously specs. So it's a stock engine. Literally nothing's been done to it.
Yeah,
no engine, no exhaust, no air filter, nothing.
Brakes, no coilovers.
No brakes, no coilovers. It's literally stock, apart from the guy who owned it before trying to paint stuff. Obviously headlights are very in a bad way, but remember, you're not going to really need them on track because we're not going to be doing like winter nighttime stuff.
But the interior is pretty, I mean,
obviously steering wheel's going to go, and obviously seats are going to go, because what have we got planned, Sammy? You tell him. We are going full track spec. So we're going
full, we're going to strip it out, we're going
roll cage
on it, roll cage,
seats, harness, we're going the whole hog. So we don't want to be driving in these. No. We don't want to be using that.
If anyone wants to buy one,
if anyone wants like that steering wheel, or if anyone wants a Mark 6 and they want this interior,
because everything is
it will be up for sale. So everything is going to be getting done. So like I said, we're going roll cage, we'll go coilovers, we'll go seats, we'll go harness. And
just want to have fun. Like I've always loved motorsport. Like, we're not saying we're going to be racing drivers, but we both love cars, and we just think it's such a sick thing to do and learn it. We're going to take it out on the Ceston completely stock. Yep. So then we can see the difference between all the other stuff. And
what we were quite lucky, because honestly we were looking at a TT with a Mark 1 with a BAM engine, and then suddenly we know a load of people who have bought these and started doing them up. And Sammy's cousin,
shout out Tom,
Tom races go-karts, and also obviously Gary at AP Tuning, both of them said get one of these because they said they're so good, they're so light, they don't have a turbo, which means it's one less thing to blow up essentially for your first car.
They're like, you don't need quattro, it's too much weight, just
too
like,
much
you don't
weight,
need it.
get it light, like strip this out to maybe 800 to 1,000 kilos. I'm saying that as a random number because I don't honestly know what they can be stripped down to, but if we talk about spec as well, it's got 106,000 miles, which for what, a 17-year-old car, because it is a 57 plate, is actually pretty good. You know, it's less than 10,000 miles a year. It's not been modified in terms of performance or exhaust or anything, and MOT and stuff is clean, no rust, no anything like that. You know, it's like you say, just a few cosmetic bits. What else did we say? There was 106,000 miles, it's clean, and it's stock, which means we can do whatever we like with it. You know, it's a solid car.
The basics are good, and that's what we need it for.
And
like,
tell the people,
cosmetic stuff, we don't
tell
need
the people, how much did we pay for this?
£1,700, guys.
£1,700, and we were finding cars that had 150,000 miles on that had been modded with big wings and stuff, you know, and whatever, and sort of like deep dish rims or whatever you want to call it, and like big fat exhaust, which wouldn't actually pass the noise allowance on Snetterton anyway. And they wanted like £1,800 to £2,000 for them. So yeah, we had to drive 4 hours each way, but with this, guys, we've got an absolute steal.
And everything looks good.
Okay, so obviously to go with the front grille, the guy actually got this. There was now this is again isn't from the guy who sold us the car. He said it came with that, and it came with the white kind of grille on the front.
Which actually, I think this is the only thing that's not standard. Is the
it's basically that, and then obviously the guys tried to paint stuff. So again, honestly, we don't care about that because visually, we want it to be track spec first, and then we'll try and make it look nice afterwards. But
that can come within time.
Come with time. And like I say, it's beneficial it hasn't had an exhaust done, which is common for these because Snetterton has noise. I think the only track that doesn't have a noise limit is Donington Park because it's in the middle of a field, essentially. But all the others have track limits. So, you know, we might have to do a decat sort of downpipe, but then leave it as it is and sort of build it up. But that is it, guys. This is our new track car. This is the car that we're sharing.
Everything's half each, guys.
We're doing this together, and that's the other thing, guys. It means we get to split the cost on everything. So modifications, insurance, tax, and fuel. If something goes wrong, that aspect as well, which no doubt is going to go wrong at some point, and we know that and we're prepared for that. But we've got a great team of like Gary obviously, and obviously Sammy's you know, cousin Tom. Those two guys are going to be able to help us because they have done track days. It's what they do. So like I say, this is the motor. £1,700 it cost us, which is what, 850 quid each. And I do want to say also a thank you, not to you, to my wife.
Because this is Zoe's idea, by the way, guys.
Zoe's idea. So she gets onto me a little bit for going to car shows and stuff so much, and then she was like, "Why don't you and Sammy buy a track car together?" And I was like, "What do you want?"
No, we came back from Silverstone and they were talking, and then Dom was like, "I've got a proposition," and I was like, "Oh my god."
So basically, Zoe said to me, after I said I like going around in the Evo, but I wouldn't want to do it more, Zoe said, "Why don't you get a track car with Sammy? Something cheap, split the cost, and store it at ours." And I was like. So I messaged Sammy straight away and said, I've got a proposition, and it's Zoe's idea, and
I was like,
basically the rest is history, and here we go. So, and that was only
Thank you, Zoe, we love you.
A couple of months ago that we done the track day in Evo.
Literally a couple months ago.
Massive thanks to the wife for understanding that literally this. It's going to obviously bring new content to the channel, which means we're going to be doing more building, of cars, which is what I know a lot of you guys love. And also, you know, we like doing it as well. Sammy loves motorsport, F1, that sort of stuff, and she loves to do track days. She saw me do track days, and she was like, or the track day, and she came out with me, and she was like, I want to now have a piece of the action. So I was like, let's buy something together. But this is the car. So let us know what you guys think. Obviously, don't pick on that too much, you know, and don't pick on these because we know they're not the best. But you know what? it is what it is. It's things we can change over time visually, but like I say, the main thing is going to be getting it safe with a harness and seats and a roll cage, and then definitely sorting out that fitment, because I don't know what Ford. Well, I don't know if you can see it that side. I don't know what. It's higher than both of our, like the mic and the mic. I don't know what Ford were thinking. It's I get it, but it could be a bit lower. Yeah. But anyway, let us know in the comments what you guys think to this. Yeah. We are going to now head home because we've been awake since 5 and it's now. Yeah, I've been up since 4:30 and it's now 10 past 5. 10 past 5. Evening, so we're going to head home. One last look at the start of the track car. Don't give us too much grief about the white stuff and whatever, but let us know what you think, and also let us know what you would have bought. If you had about £1,700, go online, go on Marketplace and eBay and whatever, and find something that you would have bought, and maybe drop that link in the comment box below, because I'd like to see what you guys would have picked with around £1,700, £1,800 if you weren't going to go for something like this. So we're going to say bye-bye. Hopefully you've liked it. Like, comment, share, and subscribe, because nearly 1,000 followers, guys. Nearly 1,000 subs, and subscribe, guys, because then you're going to be able to see the build on this. Hit that notifications bell as well. Make sure you follow us on Instagram as well, because we'll be posting all of our stuff on there. So it's Sammy the Car Girl, and then obviously Evo_8_Dom. I'll put those in the description box below. But as always, like, comment, share, subscribe. Until the next one, guys. Bye, YouTube. Peace out.